everyone, welcome to Smiley Talk. Today we'll be talking about the Big Brother Naija Lockdown Edition Reunion Show, episode 3, 4, and 5. I'm so sorry for not having updated you guys. I had issues with my phone and it has been a stressful week. So let's start with episode 3. Episode 3 was about the octagons in the house, the octagon ship. So Ebuka started the show by playing a video of Tolani Badge and Prince and Watoni, then Prince and Dora. He actually showed some of the conversations they had in the house, and he asked Watoni about the whole relationship, like why she backed out and all. Watoni really he liked Prince for entertainment. Like, who does that? Anyways, I liked what Trikiti actually said. Trikiti said it all. Like, you actually liked this guy, that is, you actually like Prince, but having seen your contenders, you decided to back out. That should be the story. But actually, she might actually be cruising, yes, because how can you go from liking Prince to Eric, then to Kidwire, then to Brighto? At some point there was Tochi too. Maybe it was just a game. Maybe she might actually be cruising. Also, what was Prince feeling like if friendship doesn't work, if relationship doesn't work, they can't be friends? Like, seriously, is it a do or die affair or what? If you guys can't work as lovers, you can be friends. Life is very, very simple, very easy. And I like how Tolani addressed the whole she's dying, she's killing herself over Prince, she's really in love with Prince and everything, because after the show it was becoming embarrassing, even to the extent that people would go and attack her sister and everything. I like that she changed the narrative, that please, I am not dying for this guy. Stop giving the whole narrative that I'm desperate to be with Prince. No, that wasn't it. I liked that. After that, Ebuka asked Prince what himself and Watoni relationship was all about. Prince can't say he doesn't like PDE. He can't say that. He can't say he doesn't like PDE, because while he was outside the house dating Dorothy, he was, as in, he really showed that love everywhere. He was always posting about her, saying things about her. So he shouldn't just say that. That's a big fat lie. So he should just say the truth, that okay, I wasn't feeling Tolani that much and all. And yes, he actually gaslighted Tolani while they were in the house. And I'm going to show you the meaning of gaslighting according to the Urban Dictionary. Why I'll be using the Urban Dictionary is because nowadays gaslighting is used slang wise, like why you gaslighting and why you gas. So I would be using the Urban Dictionary, that is the American definition and the American slang for gaslighting and everything. Here is the meaning. Gaslighting. Yes. Prince actually was gaslighting Tolani Badge in the house. If you could remember, severally Tolani had a doubt about the relationship and would want to talk about it in the house, and then Prince would be like, it's not what you're thinking, it's not that way, it's this, it's that. Shall find a way to change the whole situation. And meanwhile, he was actually catching cruise, using her to catch cruise in the house. So yes, he actually gaslighted her. After this, Ebuka asked V what she thought about the new Tolani Badge situation, like the I like new likes me situation, and that was how the Basbo started on this episode. Oh my god, this housemates don't kill me. It was Lucy giving Tolani Badge the throw pillow, and also Dora adding pepper to this already scattered yam for me. Anyways, I would say Tolani Baj was over petty. She was very petty. I won't say over. She was very petty, but not over petty. She's meant to be petty because of all V said while why she was still in the house, why V was still in the house. Like Tolani Baj was not there to defend herself and everything, and V kept saying some things and some things. So I was expecting her to bring that same energy to the reunion, but no. She just kept quiet and she sat there and she was forming classy. You don't shade me on national TV and expect me to be quiet when I see you. We give each other hot and we settle it. But no, they didn't settle it because nobody accepted being wrong. Above all, it is high time we ladies stop shaming each other. Any little fight, they start saying rubbish and nonsense about each other. Is that time we stop that? Especially me too. I'm part of the ladies, yes. Is that time we stop? And on the other hand, Tolani Baj was wrong. She was wrong using her friend's boyfriend to want to make a man jealous. No, you don't do that. Even if the person is no longer your friend, at least you girls were all about the Yoruba. I am Yoruba, she's Yoruba. You people were very close from the onset. And okay, I heard people saying at least V and V did it too. What's that girl's name? Kafi. That was quite different because Kafi and V, I'm talking about Pepe Dem Housemates now. Kafi and Venita were not close. They were not close in the house then. As in Pepe Dem edition, they weren't close, and it's explainable. But this time, Tolani Baj and V were actually close initially. I guess the whole putting Pepe into food, some other things made Tolani stepped away from the friendship and everything and decided to choose Watoni and Erica over V. But notwithstanding, you shouldn't. No. It's against the girl code. You shouldn't do that. Even if the person is not your friend, at least you guys were friends at some point. Yes. Last, none of them are saints. Yes, V did as Tolani did as, and I think they need to apologize to each other. But I didn't see that on this episode, and well, I them sabi. But here is another video of Neo and as in the conversation between Neo and Tolani Baj. Like they also had their buzzwords. I don't understand why it kept repeating the same question. What did Vivi? She answered the question right, so you don't have to keep repeating it, and the whole place was tensed up already. So, and why is New always lying? Like the first time you denied having that facilities conversation with Prince, which you did. Now you're denying having a conversation with Erica. I wish Erica was there to defend the whole thing. Like, V is really trying. V is trying, but well, she likes him anyway. She likes him like that. And I feel what Tolani actually said after she came out of the show. Like I interviewed with him because she actually had that interview, but she said she couldn't remember. She said if Neil gets out and is interested, she's ready to continue and everything. Like she's ready for the relationship. I think that was wrong too. Like cruise or no cruise. If she was cruising, it's still wrong. You don't cruise with your ex-friend's boyfriend. Yes, now they are no longer friends because she said it. Like she wasn't just feeling V anymore. And to cut the long story short, I just don't feel the need to have a reunion where you guys can't still squash your beef. Like the first one, Nengi and then this thing, Watoni, and as in they're not coming to a settlement that okay, I was wrong and you were wrong. I'm sorry. So what's the purpose of having a reunion? I don't get it. Prince telling Watoni that she wasn't significant. Like Who the hell do you think you are? Always talking down on a lady. Like, what do you mean by she's not significant? She's not significant, and you were having those conversations with her in the house. I beg, on no account should you say such to a lady. It's very, very rude. That was very, very rude. And I loved Watoni's response. Her saying she's a snack. Yes, she knows who she is. Yes, say it to his face. That's how it should be. Then after the old basketballs on this episode, Twitter was on fire. Then the Pepper Dem Housemate edition decided to be the judge of the present housemate, ex-housemate, the present present ex-housemate. Is there a word like that? Anyways, Esther Biade took a time out to write on Twitter that it is wrong. Why would you say want to snatch your friend's boyfriend? It is wrong. Then you using your level of education to yap someone else is wrong, and so on and so forth. And Venita decided to give her hot. Venita was like, even tagged the girl Esther Biade. Be guided. Please be guided. We all know how you go around your friend's men or your friend's boyfriend, whatever. And I'm like, chill. Wait a minute. Is that true? But I didn't end up seeing the whole drama because Esther decided not to respond. So she didn't give her the clapper like I expected. But anyways, I'll rate episode 3 6/10 because it was loud, it was hot, it was everything, but there was still no settlement. Nobody admitted what I did was wrong with it. So what's the essence of a reunion? I beg. Now let's talk about episode 4. Episode 4 was all about I am a bad bitch. You are a bad bitch. Let's be bad together. So episode 4 was about the triangle between Brighto, Watoni, and Dora. Watoni is almost on every conversation. Kilo day, and it's about man matter. They use man, do you? Okay, so the Ebuka actually asked Watoni about the whole thing between herself, Brighto, and Dora. Now, wow, these housemates were actually doing stuffs like hey. But I liked that Watoni apologized to Dora for calling her fake. That's something, as in that's the first I'm hearing in this reunion, the first apology I'm hearing in this reunion. I liked that. Also, I am super shocked that Dora liked Prince that much. She should have just walked up to him the first day and become close and allow the guy shoot his shots instead of all this drama that she found herself in. And Brighto is very emotionless. Kilo day, you couldn't even walk up to her, like talk to her the next day that what happened between us. You just ex. Then after some months, because of reunion, you're not calling her 2 a.m. For what now, uncle? For what? So, and he actually claimed he liked that. Like, what kind of likeness is that? Calling me to discuss with him. You didn't call me all along for us to talk about it. It's not because you saw me at the reunion looking up, you're not calling me 2 a.m. You wanna see Chris. So let's move on to Katrina and Praise drama. Those ones too brought their own drama. Katrina was talking about Praise being a 5 seconds man, blah 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 and blah. These housemates no get shame. Especially the ladies, they are actually owning up to their shit, and that is the reunion I love to see. But Katrina saying Lucy, Praise using Lucy to get her jealous. Like, I don't get this housemate. Like, it started with Ozo using Katrina to get Nengi jealous. Then Tolani Baji wanting to use Neo to get Prince jealous. Now it's Praise trying to use Lucy to get Katrina jealous. It all seems like high school drama, when you people are doing baby things. Like, it looks so childish. Why should you instead walk up to the person, address the situation? You don't have to use someone to make another person jealous. For what? Beg. Anyways, after the old drama, the old buzz and everything, Bobrisky decided to use his page to address the situation that Katrina's saying and doing all those things does not portray her as a boss lady, that she's so classless and all. And I'm like, Mr. He or she, or Mr. or Miss, which one? What is your own? The person decided to air and vent her own issue, and they are telling her that she's classless. I beg, free the girl. If she says she's a boss lady, she's a boss lady. She's who she thinks she is. So I'll be rating this one at least 8, because there was okay, but only decided to apologize, and yeah, it's part of the reunion. Like, you guys I'm not just fighting, making noise and everything. You guys need to settle, and I love that she actually apologized, and that was it. So episode 5, we'll be talking about episode 5, and episode 5 was about the community. I'll call it the community. It wasn't actually the community, because it was more of Kidwaya, Nengi, Keisha, new situation, like Ozo and everything. So I would call it the community. So Ebuka asked Watoni about the Kidwaya situation, like how she felt about the situationship and all. And she said Kidwaya was trying to claim the Playboy mantle in the house, but he's actually a community boy. Imagine. And Kidwaya was like, he doesn't care what Tony thinks of him, but he was just doing his thing, and he actually liked everyone. Like, he was just playing with him, nothing serious than that. And Watoni then further explained that Kid told Tochi to chase her because she's easy, and Tochi was like, you can't remember having that conversation with Kid. But I don't get why Tochi needed to lie, because yeah, that conversation actually came up. It came up, and Kid was telling him that Watoni is easy, that you should go after Watoni. So what's there? Own up to it. Let's see the drama. You people will say to it. Okay, me and drama and Bebo. Don't mind me. So Ebuka asked Nengi if she felt she played with Kidwaya too much, like people out there perceived, and as such she was disloyal to Ozo, which brought about another conversation of Kidwaya saying if he wanted Nengi, he would get her. Like, it actually portrayed Nengi as being cheap and all that. And I don't, though he said he didn't see it that way, like he just said it, but the way people out there perceived it, like this Nengi likes money. And so Ebuka also talked about the facilities conversation, that it seems Nengi was following Kidwaya in the house because of what Kidwaya had, or what he said he had, his father's wealth and all. And Kidwaya was now trying to explain that, my father, I didn't say my father was wealthy. It was then that Keisha interrupted him and said, what do you think you're saying? You actually promised Nengi that you are going to take her outside the country, like you promised traveling with her. You promised her a lot of things, like you were always showing your way. And Kid Wire was like, did I actually tell you my father was rich? She was like, no, not to me, but to other housemates. That you said if you can remember, you said your dad put people into political places and all. And he said, what I was trying to say is my dad is powerful, not wealthy. And I was like, this Kid Wire gets sense gone. He's already disclaiming, saying he actually never said his father was wealthy. I can't remember. He didn't talk about his father being wealthy, but he said some things to portray that yes, his father is wealthy, because he's still wealthy. He's not worse, he's wealthy. So and the people actually, yes, people out there thought, as in they still think that he's from a very wealthy family, so he should just leave it and let it be. Anyways, Ebuka then showed a clip where Kid Wire was trying to zip up Nengi's clothes, and it was then that Katrina saw the clip and was like that she has never seen this clip, but Nengi knew that Erica liked Kid Wire, so it's wrong for her to do what she did, and that's all she had to say. And also was like, he was even asking that what happened, because Nengi ran to him and all that, he didn't know what happened and all. And Ebuka was saying that Nengi had a conversation with Kid Wire that day, but they didn't show the conversation, and they didn't hear what Kid Wire said. And I don't know, Nengi said she can't remember. So I think there's nothing wrong in helping someone unzip a clothes, like especially when people are high and drunk. So there's nothing wrong in unzipping someone's clothes. If I want to use the toilet and I'm on a jumpsuit and I'm already high and everything, I could just ask someone to help me with it. It's not bad. And also I think Kid and Nengi, they didn't really tell us everything that went down, but they are both mature people. I would call them mature adults. I will give it to them. It's a good one. Like, to avoid drama, I guess they just decided to let things slide. I also like the fact that Nengi said she thinks she and Kid are just friends. End of discussion, end of story. The next battle was between Kaisha and Neil. Praise actually said the truth. Neil actually led Kaisha on. If you don't like something, don't smell it at all. Which one is you give her compliments, you do say some things, and in front of you, he even pecked her on the head, yes, on her forehead, one time like that. So in claiming nothing and nothing is wrong. And V saying she never knew, truly left to me, I don't know what V sees in him, but left to me, I'll feel the same way. Like, okay, so I'm the only one that didn't know this was going down in the house. That means Neo actually likes her, like, to some extent. Yeah, she said it, and it's actually true. Then I don't understand why Neo is lying. Like, own up, it's gone. Even Kaisha said, I don't like you anymore, but she claimed to have liked him too. So why is he claiming maybe girls are cheaping over me, or I don't know what he's trying to portray? Say the truth, and why in the house this. And he actually told her that V was the one that walked up to you, so everybody felt the relationship wasn't serious. So why are you claiming you didn't say anything? I just don't know why that guy is always lying. Own up to your shit. So tomorrow I'll be right back on the full gist of episode 6. Can't wait to give you all the updates, what went down, the gospels and all. So watch the full video on my YouTube channel at Smiley Talks, and also do not forget to subscribe, like and comment. See you all tomorrow. Bye.